So tonight, new game, and it's a survival horror one. This is the second game of the series, if you so want to call it. I've played the first one a while ago. It was on handheld, which was Yomawari Night Alone. It was okay, I guess. It was alright. So let us get this going soon. Atmosphere and like general aesthetic was pretty good in the game. However, some of the mechanics weren't all that great, which is unfortunate, because it could have been a really good title. But yeah, somehow fell flat in that regard. Especially when it comes to horror game genre. There are certain mechanics that just end up being annoying. Like, for example, there were items you had to pick up throughout the game world, essentially, which would glow to show you that there is an item on the ground or wherever. However, they would only glow if you would shine the flashlight at it. So there was potential for you to spend hours running around trying to find items and never find them just because you may have happened not to shine the flashlight at it, which is a major game design flaw. Similarly, there are enemies which are attracted by light, so that kind of seemed like it wasn't thought through well enough. But it was still alright. Even though, well, as said, it had potential to be a lot better. Okay, let's see. Kind of hope they improved on those aspects. That would be nice. Okay, hold on. But before we start the game, we have something to ask you. Please turn off all the lights and focus only on the screen. Okay, sure. Yeah. Are you ready? Yes. From this point on, please do not avert your eyes from the screen. Okay. Sure. No. We are not responsible for what you see. Thank you for understanding. That was Nippon Ichi software. Sure. Create save data. That might be useful. Also, my mouse just died. Hold on. Not that I'm playing with the mouse, just... It's helpful for the PC, maybe. I'd say. Alright, let's see. Okay, should be good. Right, Yomawari, Midnight Shadows. Options, please. Background music. Okay, let's leave it like that, I think. Again, this is a very minimalistic menu. I don't recall there being any voice acting in the first one. I'm expecting there to be none in the second one either. Then again, there wasn't that much text and dialogue from what I remember. So it shouldn't be too bad. Summer is almost over. My name is Yui, and I'm in elementary school. Yesterday my dog died. It's been hard. I cried a lot. I wonder if this... Okay, it doesn't. Oh, maybe we could have switched... well, tough luck. Thought we might have been able to switch the pages. Maybe not. It definitely looks a bit cleaner than the first one, but we'll see how that turns out when once it actually starts properly. We are not in control, by the way. This is just cutscene. And he's off. Use left stick or directionals to move. Okay. I prefer directionals in this case, I think. Feels a bit awkward. I have to go. Okay, sure. It seems to be a bit more zoomed in than the first game was. That is, if it stays like this. And also seems to be a bit more 2D instead of isometrical. R1 to run. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So this was another issue. In the first game, you had stamina, which decreases continuously, right? Now, the thing was that, well, stamina decreases when you run, and then slowly regenerates. Well, this one was quick. It has like another point in the... God damn it. Hang on. Let's do... just for educational purposes, I guess. At least in the first game. So once you hit the first threshold, it takes a bit longer to refill. Now, the real issue was, in the first game, when you were close to enemies, your stamina bar would drain quicker and refill slower, which makes the whole idea of having to run away from the monsters a pain to deal with, and just doesn't really make sense, because if you can't really run away, then what's the point? If the game has a mechanic that basically tries for you not to be able to run away. It's just weird. Okay, what were we supposed to do? Alright, this is sneaking, I guess? Which... no. Hold on. I wasn't paying attention to what... So this is kind of sneaking. Which I don't remember being a thing in the first game. Cutscene again. There we go. When you see an item, you can interact with it. When you see an item you can interact with, a question mark will appear above her head. Oh, I see, it's the pebble. Get close enough, the question mark will change it to a star icon. While the star is displayed, you can pick it up using the X button. Let's do that. Boop. This game also had a weird item selection system. Grab your items with triangle. Confirm with any button, really. Oh, great. Hey, Rainwood. How you doing? Is this a scary game? Kind of, yeah. It doesn't have all too many jump scares. It's more atmospheric, I'd say. Yeah, we lost our doggo, apparently. Which is unfortunate. The dog, yeah. Yeah. Items that you can push a hand icon will be displayed. Okay. Can I go this way? Oh, I see. Puzzles. Right. They built a bridge. I think the first game also started with us losing the dog. Or a dog, I should say. Which did not have a happy ending, from what I remember. Not the dog. Yeah. We'll have to see. Okay, that was an interesting transition. Kind of. Huh. Okay. This is way more side-scroller than it actually is side-scroller. I wonder if this persists throughout. It's kind of odd. Very little to interact with so far. Okay, we are out of... It's out of our hands. Oh, hold on. Can pick up most small objects. Try moving this under the tree. Okay. Oh, we need to. Yeah. If you hold the X button, she will hold the item. Alright. Exclamation point will appear on top of the girl when she sees an item that can be interacted with. Alright then. Exclamation mark is displayed. Perform the action. Yeah, the X button. Let's do that. Is she gonna climb over? Oh no, she used... Oh no. I thought that was her ribbon. That's... Well... Well, the dog didn't die, so I guess there's that. Well, that was a pretty grim start. That was kind of unexpected. Cutscene. Okay, this is more from what I recall of the first game. The isometric view. But way further zoomed in, which is kind of nice, I guess. Makes it, or should make it easier to find things on the ground, I guess. Okay, can interact with something over here. Haru, sorry I'm late. Yui. Sorry, did I scare you? No, it's okay. Anyway. Yeah, let's go. The fireworks are gonna start soon. Extremely weird conversation. There was another Asian horror game that started out pretty grim. I think it was Detention. Pretty damn good game, but really, let's say, mature subject matter. Already started. And fireworks going off. But it's so pretty. Actually, I don't quite remember the plot of the first game. I think we were searching for someone, not just the dog. This is going to be the last time we can watch fireworks together. You're moving away soon. I'm going to be sad when you go. I'm not going to move. I want to leave you no matter what. Haru. I'm gonna stay in this town. I want to be with you forever. Okay. There was the awkward silence kicking in, I guess. Anyway, these fireworks. We made it all the way here. We should watch. Yui. Yeah, right.